duh, 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 duh. Electro Blue. Hello, hello, hello. So. Dun, 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 dun. You should just record yourself doing the sounds rather than using a VST. You're exactly right, dude. That's a very good idea. Yeah, very good idea. I actually have a friend who gave me COVID, but I have a friend that at a party that I was at like a couple weeks ago, she brought this little microphone with her. And this friend, she's like she's quite like a little petite woman, right? And she had this little microphone, and you could talk into it and it would like repitch and delay your voice. And she would talk into it and sounded like a little like creature, right? Like a little like chipmunk sort of creature. And I thought that her making sounds into that thing and like recording the outcome would have been really sick for Psytrance. And we're going to do that at some point. So yeah, there's something really fun about doing, like stuff like organically rather than through a VST, like actually like recording and doing weird trippy stuff with like your voice or whatever else. There's a lot of like untapped potential there. I think there's a lot of room for a lot of fun for sure. It's got that classic Psytrance sound right there. Where did I save that to? User library, maybe? That's taking a sweet old time there, isn't it? Audio effects. Yeah, it's not that. User library. My devices. Yeah. What did I call it? I called it... What did I call it? I did it earlier today. My devices... That's curious. What the fuck did I save this as? Yeah, it sometimes gets hung up on weird things, hey? Crispy leads. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Nice. It's piercing. Yeah. I don't think we need the mag on this one. Uncle Bart, sup, dude? How you doing, man? Good morning to you. We just made a little squelch gun. It's a little bit scratchy and dirty here and there. This is fucking smashing it a little bit too hard. Where's the dry wet? Is that the dry wet? Yeah. Let's go a bit lower. Do we go lower? I think we do that octave and then that octave. Let's dupe. And let's freeze it and flatten it. I'm writing my bio notes whilst watching your live. Bio notes. What, for like a artist description or something like that? Uncle Butt is good. Good shit. Good shit, dude. How am I? Yeah, good. I started streaming earlier today and then fucking crashed big time. So I went and chilled. I've been watching videos on people making like DIY DIY like water hydro generators, like making like little dams and like DIY hydro. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, dude. Look at that. It's just need that filter. Cut that off. Let's see how that goes. Maybe stop it there. Is that it? That's kind of nice. Oh, yeah. Ooh. That's a nice one there, dudes. Ooh, E is basically what's happening there. Ooh. Do you go by the same genre every time, or do you just not care to change the title of the live? I don't care to change the title of the live. It's kind of like the theme of my live streams is kind of like, the idea is that I'm mostly writing psytrance and that I don't know, it's just a nice name, Psychedelic Wizardry. It seemed to kind of work and roll off the tongue. So yeah, that's what I've used. Yeah, I can't be fucked changing it. That's nice. Some nice little riffs in here, guys. Would you rather use headphones or speakers for mixing? I think everything needs to be kind of checked on monitors. Ultimately, I think monitors is the correct answer. Headphones are... I really enjoy headphones, particularly if I'm like stoned. Find that headphones are a much more... Well, not much more, but like a very engaging listening experience. I do like headphones. I grew up listening to music on headphones mostly, to be honest, like for my own personal listening, you know, because I couldn't always play music out loud. When I was a kid, I listened to like death metal, so my parents didn't want to hear what I was listening to. And so, yeah, you got used to wearing headphones. And when I was at high school as well, like I was always walking around with headphones in so I could listen to music whilst I was at school. And so, yeah, you know, I was that kid that always had their iPod and headphones, or earbuds at least, yeah. So, yeah. Well, metal in general, and then like death metal. So like Job for a Cowboy, for example, Dying Fetus, a little bit of Cannibal Corpse, band called Cephalic Carnage. They're not that well known. And like the Faceless, and then bands that probably wouldn't really be called death metal. It's like Born of Osiris, Veil of Maya, but mostly like the bands that I really got into, like Lamb of God, Killswitch Engage, Mastodon, like that era of like American sort of new metal. Like I really dig it. I think it's some of my favorite music for sure. But then if you sort of go a little bit beyond that, my main influences musically are Tool, and yeah, Deftones to a lesser extent. I don't really listen to Deftones at all anymore these days. Now and then, like nostalgia's sake, but I don't kind of reach for them so much anymore. I really got into Korn in my sort of like early 20s. I never listened to them really when I was a kid. I heard few tracks, of course, but yeah, like other notable bands, like metal bands, Cradle of Filth, Fear Factory. I really liked Fear Factory and really like Cradle of Filth. Still do. Meshuggah, Chevelle, if you know Chevelle, it's kind of like a rock band. Carnival is sick. ISIS is another big one. ISIS were really cool band. Really like ISIS. Don't listen to them so much anymore these days. But yeah, Tool is like number one. Nah, I never really got into Porcupine Tree. Never really got influenced. It's that guy, what's his name? Steven something or other. I never really got into like Radiohead and Porcupine Tree and that sort of stuff. Like that sort of side of that sort of flavor of thing. Let's go headphones. Oh, look at this, dude. I love this thing. It's sick. It's going to tell us, like, I didn't get it right from the beginning of the session, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, that's how long I've been working on this track. Cool. Yeah, Chevelle, good. Carnival, good. A New Zealand band called Blind Spot. If you guys are like into like something sort of like carnival-ish, kind of, or that kind of like Australian, New Zealand kind of rock / metal sound from like 2000s. Blind Spot are really good. If you like sort of bogan styled metal, a band from New Zealand called 8 Foot Sativa. They're a really sick band, but like pretty rough around the edges in terms of its production and stuff. Yo, Ellie, what's up? Any 60s and 70s? Nah, not really, dude. Like, of course, like Pink Floyd, like, sure. But I'm not like an avid Pink Floyd fan by any stretch. Don't really vibe Hendrix. Never really got into Zeppelin. Like, unfortunately, not that type of music, man. It doesn't really touch my soul. Although I entirely appreciate the fact that it's like obviously incredible music that laid the foundations for all of the music that I love now. Of course, I respect that and tip my hat to that. But yeah, honestly, didn't really get into that sort of music. I really like bands like Creedence Clearwater Revival and like Jefferson Airplane, and some of that stuff from around that kind of Hendrix era. Like I actually like some of those songs I really, really connect with. And even like, what the fuck? Like the Carpenters and Fleetwood Mac and like that sort of stuff I really like. Yeah, what else? Yeah, CCR is cool, man. Cool band. And there are some tracks that I've heard that are from back in that sort of era that I don't know who the artist was. And I wish I could find it because I'd love to explore the music further. So, yeah, I love the Eagles. I really enjoy Michael Jackson. Like, honestly, like a lot of Michael Jackson's music I really did like. I was talking about this the other day with my best friend. Yeah, unfortunate, like the whole, but like, you know, Michael Jackson had I'm not sure, you know, in terms of like allegations about his behavior, I don't know what's true and what's false. And that's not what I'm really talking about. But all I wanted to say is that guy had a fucking shit life. Like, holy fuck. Their father was a monster. And may have turned him into one as well. But yeah. That's I'm not the judge or the jury. Can you upload music by free trial Ableton? I don't know, dude. Can you? I actually don't know. Siraj, you asked me actually how I got into Psytrance. Got into Psytrance through my friend Michael. I grew up with him in New Zealand. We both grew up in Invercargill, and we both played like World of Warcraft together, and chased girls around together when we were young and silly and that sort of thing. And he really liked like Tiesto and like Pendulum and all of that sort of kind of maybe what you'd call like mainstream electronic music. And he discovered like all of this sort of underground music that I'd never even fucking heard of, like hardcore. He really liked hardcore. And then sort of like hardcore into like breakcore, into heavy drum and bass, into like a bit of gabber as well, I guess, like was around, but it was mostly like hardcore, breakcore, heavy drum and bass. And then that sort of led into eventually hearing about like a party where it's like psychedelic music, and we loved Tool and had a really strong like psychedelic influence through that, but we'd never really sort of come across Psytrance. And so it was the first industrial jungle here in Melbourne, which was in 2014, I think it was. Or maybe 2013, around then. It was the first Psytrance party I ever went to. And then I started seeing like the flyers for Earthcore and Rainbow Serpent and Maitreya Festival, which all happen around here in Melbourne. Some of you might have heard of maybe Earthcore or Maitreya or Rainbow. They were the three sort of really big Psytrance parties that were all in Victoria, and they were all running at the same time, dude. Like not at the same time, but like it was all happening, you know. One would happen in January, one would happen in November, one would happen in March, was it? So there were like three huge international Psytrance parties that were always like running every year in Victoria. Unfortunately, until shit started hitting the fan. And now they're pretty much all gone. Like Rainbow is really the only one that's sort of around. And it's kind of not around. So Australia lost its three biggest Psytrance parties in a matter of like from basically like this. It's, you know, Earthcore was always shooting itself in its foot from a sort of early age anyway. But Maitreya got fucking shut down bad because they were doing naughty things with land that they weren't getting permission to do, which I sympathize with to an extent because, like, honestly, the authorities make it as difficult as they can for parties to run. So I get that people would want to start saying, like, fuck you to the system and just run their own party without the necessary approvals. But when it starts kind of getting into the territory where it's interfering with, like, Aboriginal land and heritage over here, then you really kind of got to go, whoa, like, what are you guys doing? And like, what does this represent anymore? And that sort of thing, right? So, unfortunately, Maitreya went down in a burning fire. Earthcore, more or less similar kind of death, not necessarily for the same reasons, but like, yeah, it's bad sort of business and kind of ripping artists off and that sort of thing, unfortunately. Rainbow was under a lot of pressure from police, but it wasn't really a festival that was failing. It's kind of more the fact there was really bad bushfires around January, so they decided that they didn't want to run it during that. But then also COVID happened, and bushfires, COVID, all sorts of shit just hit it at the same time. And the culture of Rainbow was changing. It wasn't really, you know, at its core, it was a Psytrance party, and slowly it was kind of not becoming a psychedelic party. And yeah, very weird. The last year they ran it that I was there, they kind of removed some real key features of what made it so impressive. One of which being the Tesla coil, which maybe is a little bit contentious, but there was a Tesla coil that they had that was activated when the main stage opened at night, and there would be a performer that would get up with their conductive kind of batons and make like lightning performances as the psytrance was playing. And there's nothing quite like hearing crackling electricity as like Tristan's playing psytrance through the sound system, right? And it's a huge rig, beautiful dance floor, laser show, what you would want or expect from a really high production psytrance party. So yeah, it's been moved to April now, and it's going to be smaller, and I want to believe, but don't know whether I do believe that it could ever be what it ever was. And that makes me really sad because, Rainbow Serpent played such a huge role in my life. I met my ex-partner at Rainbow Serpent about 6 years ago. And she played like obviously a huge role in my life. And prior to meeting her, I just had, every year I went, I just had these massive experiences that were just, really unbelievable. So Rainbow Serpent to me is like a very dear festival, and for the fact that it's gone, it's really sad. I mean, it's not gone, but it's kind of gone, right? Like Ellie, they moved it to April, but like the whole point of Rainbow to me was the fact that it was in January. It was in the middle of like the hottest part of the month, and Rainbow Serpent was like beautiful heat, like, we could fucking like wear wife beater shorts, like just be out there, like people just fucking walking around naked if they wanted to be, didn't care, like, it was so free. It was so like, I know you'd get fucking sunburn. You'd have to really take it easy so that you didn't get heat stroke. Like, it was a big ordeal going into a festival in such extreme conditions, but, it made us more adult. We had to prepare for it, blah, 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 blah. It's like a trial and a tribulation sort of thing. And the fact that that's all sort of going to be gone because it's going to be in April, it's not going to be the same vibe. The sprinkler Rainbow was so amazing because I remember one of the first times I was ever on the Sunset stage, and there was some like techno playing, and they had the sprinklers on. It was Perfect Stranger playing, actually. Perfect Stranger was playing, and they had the sprinklers on. And I remember I might have taken some kind of psychedelic substance. That's for me to know and you to guess that obviously I was on something, because I wouldn't have said that otherwise. But I was under the fucking sprinklers and I could see a fucking rainbow through the water whilst I was on the stage watching the performances. It's like, this is Rainbow, dude. There you go. So that's my experience. And now, unfortunately, there's really not any parties that do it quite like what was done there. Dragon Dreaming is an incredible festival in Australia. Earth Frequency as well. I've never been, but Earth Frequency sounds really good. Oronaya up in far north Queensland sounds really great, and looks really great. And there's a couple other ones, but it looks like a lot of the parties have left Victoria. And that's a shame. It's a shame. Things change, dude. Things change. So that's how it is. But yes, it breaks you down as a human and builds you back up again if you're lucky. Yes. Well, I mean, that's a very good point to make, Ali, because some people get broken down and then they're like, I fucking hate this, and eject, I have a little bit too much reverb on that, but So basically, whoa. Yeah, there's a little bit too much reverb on all that stuff now that I've got my headphones on. But whatever. It's okay. We can deal with it for now. So we had an explosion of all sorts of interesting sounds occur. Where did that come from? This is my new track, everybody. Yeah, my new track. New track. It's got the crowd cheering in it. I don't know whether we like that yet. What? Can you mix in changes by 2-pack? That's just the way it is. Oh, are you saying like to... yeah, okay. No, I can't do that. I get copyright strike. Where did all that noise come from that I... Can you hear the crowd cheering, guys? It's gone now. So what we need to do is like throughout here, we need to get all of the chatter happening with the leads. Because at the moment, I've just got this. But then it stops there. And then there's all this space until we got this come back around where I'm going to put effects and... Dude, we got the OGs in the chat. What's up? Thalamus, yo. And we got Altar of Wisdom. Sup, dudes? I was going to say, is that yours or... I don't know. What's up, dude? So, yeah, we need to fill all this in. Yeah, so from here all the way through, obviously. Oh, yeah, I've got this little guy here as well, though. So I started making a whole bunch of stuff and now I lost it. It started randomly playing, but we just need to find it. So I'll just let it play and we'll find it, right? Dude, what the I'm an OG too, but you've had so much respect you forgot about me. Omnipoint Studios. I would apologize, man, if I don't remember you. Yeah, I would have to apologize. Dude, can we just put that in there? And then we put... I like that. Like the screechy kind of... Jan, what's up? Fuck, everybody's here. What's up, dude? How you doing? We got Ellie, we got Uncle Bart, we got Thalamus, we got Alta, we got Jan, we got Rig. Oh, Rig, what's up, dude? Fucking Omnipoint, I don't know, Mudstone, fucking all the peeps. Suraj, I'm just scrolling up. We got Dash, oi Dash, fucking sup, dude? Okay, let's listen for this. It's a bit intense, but I feel like I want it to work. I'm just wondering whether I could do something that kind of bends it up and makes it do something interesting that way. But I think actually, I don't know whether it needs that. Yo, Brooks, what's up? David, yo. Fuck yeah, dude. We got a crew. Everybody lurking. Say hello. Announce yourself. I know that there's some lurkers. Would say longer. Huh? What's that, dude? I don't understand what you mean. Nah, that doesn't really do what I want. Steve-O, here we go. Out of the woodworks. Here he comes. Sup, dude? Maybe a couple things. Maybe it's too loud, and maybe we need to go like that. Psychonautica. Yo, sup, dude? Yeah, maybe we turn that down a little bit. And maybe we even put like some 1/4 delay on that. Oh, Ellie, did you quit your job? What's going on, Ellie? Just when you're saying you have to go. We need to get those squelchy boys in there. Hey, that works, but it doesn't need the delay. That works like that, though. How many jobs have you got now? What about that? Is that crazy? That's pretty interesting, that ding ding kind of thing. There's a lot of really cool stuff. Oh, fuck, man, what's going on? This is crazy. There's so much shit happening. Where is all this coming from? There's too much happening. Oi, but check out this bad boy. It's just a stock standard fucking, it's the old Andrew special. I do this every fucking track I make, I feel. But this one sounds better than all the other ones. Let's go. Okay, anyway. -24 Celsius in Montreal. Holy fuck, dude. Ellie, you're a machine. Should we just put random squelches? I've actually got the rest of that riff as well. I took it out because I was like, last night I was just a little bit like, is it too much? Is it too much? But you know what? It actually is pretty fucking nice, dude. If I put that there. See? It's fucking riff lord just firing out. You know why that exists, motherfuckers? Because Altar of Wisdom made a fucking plugin called the Autoplay. And I fucking put that shit on everything. Mudstone says, T-damn, please. Huh? What are you doing? What are you talking about? Watch your DJ tutorials again. Nice one, Psycho. Ellie, you're going to go to Masters. Crazy. Oh, maybe. Should I go to fucking Masters, dude? I didn't get a ticket to Modem. Ah, of course. Europe. Mudstone, you've kind of lost your ability to communicate properly, I feel. That's not a bad thing. But it's been a while since I've been to the Czech Republic. fucking I'm sorry, guys. But this all makes me cringe. This all makes me cringe so much. I'm sorry. I'm one of those guys that just cringes about all this shit now. Fuck that. Hygiene. I'm sorry. I'm being very cringy. People will cringe at me cringing at that too, I'm sure. People will find any reason for cringing these days. Okay, what am I doing? I just wanted to see how much tickets cost, actually. And then I started cringing about all those things. Shuttle is 89 euros from Berlin. Okay, yeah. What about an actual gig ticket? There you go. Fuck, dude. $360. Yeah, Alta, I had a ticket from 2020 that I'm going to reuse. Should we use the full riff? Like, let me show it to you in context. Here, I'll put it here. So listen to the full shebang. I don't know where that's going to go, but it's going to go somewhere. So I don't think if we let that rip, I reckon we could let that rip at some point in this track. I think we could do it. I would give myself permission to do that one. Yes, okay. So if in that case we are doing that, then we're doing this over here, I guess. Let's just let it play and see how stupid it sounds. It's loud. Let's just chuck it all in there. Okay, so it doesn't really work, but it's kind of gonna work if we put effort into it. But I'm just not sure whether I want that there right now. Autoplay versus rhythmizer. Sean, come on, dude. It's autoplay all the way, dude. You know what I'm thinking, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? I think that something is going to infiltrate this track. Yo, no bias. I am not paid to say anything. Ellie's leaving right as the infiltrator comes. That's a bit of a shame, but you know. Some people just make bad decisions and there's nothing you can do about that. She's all like, this motherfucker be talking shit about me as I'm trying to go. And then I'll be all like, lol, 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 lol. I just gonna bait you into defending yourself now. Infiltrator. See, Infiltrator's coming. Baited. Get it. Edits and fills. I quite like this one. Oh, that's sad. That's really sad. You had to make that super serious, Ellie. Oi, but how good is that fucking Infiltrator? Dash got me onto Infiltrator. I'm talking to myself. Good job, dude. Fucking class act. I was freaking out about bird brain and fucking this, that, and the next thing. And basically, we're just going to bird brain it, right? You guys know this guy. You've all heard him before. You've all met bird brain. It's a little bit loud. Hey, actually, Alter, I've got a question for you, dude. How come when I hold a note on my MIDI keyboard, it doesn't trigger autoplay? Why is that? Are we going to use bird brain? Fuck, dude, I've been using it in all my tracks. I use a lot of sounds in all my tracks, let's be honest. It has to be running. Ah, yes, makes sense. So if I press play and then start playing notes, it'll work. Actually, I think I figured that out once and then promptly forgot it again. I need to make sure that... yeah, there's no delay on it, and there's not, which is awesome. Flatten. Is there any particular reason why Google thinks it's a great idea for it to constantly spam me with Google Assistant things when I've never, ever used Google Assistant? What am I doing? Oh yeah, Dash. Sorry, Dash. I was super distracted. Squeaky, dude. just going to chop out little parts that make sense. Not bad little riff there. I've got a feeling that we need to fuck that off. You can't leave, dude. It's a fucking sinkhole. Oh, check that little cheddar out, dude. Oh, hello, dude. That's a nice little conversation taking place there. What do you think about try that again when that's not soloed? Some of it works, but some of it doesn't. Let's go right back to where it all started, because it literally started with this sound. That one. I still feel like it needs some like glittery psychedelic stuff. I like that, dude, but I don't like repeating doesn't really work with it. But like, Ellie's lying. She's not actually going to go to sleep. She's going to say goodnight and then she's going to lurk. Yeah, we know you're lying. Stop lying to us, Ellie. It's starting to hurt everybody here. I'm gonna what? I think we can do that. You rage, you lose, dude. Ah! Maybe. What? Ah. Play the whole track. Yeah, I will, dude. Give me a second. Just being spastic here. Maybe we repeat that phrase there. Play the whole track. I mean, this is really all we got of the track, like up until sort of like here. We've only got like a minute. So maybe we can't really call it a track yet. I think we give it the whole riff, dude. It's not quite there yet. Really not there at all. But it's all about trial and error. It's maybe, you know what I really like? I really like well, I just played the whole track for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Little Dog. You should play at a Russian disco. They'll love you. Cool. That's my goal in life, is to be loved by people. That's, in fact, the only reason why I exist is for your approval or somebody else's approval. That's it. My life is meaningless without that, so I must attend this Russian disco as quickly as possible. Can you please make it happen for me, Little Dog? Please open the door to these kind of opportunities. Please. What was I going to do? Screecher. I was going to get the Screecher, dude. I was gonna get the screecher. Yeah, I knew it, Ellie. Woof, woof, your airline tickets are now on your roof. Dude, that is not a very accessible place for me, honestly. You've been more of an inconvenience than you have been a help. I guess I'm just ungrateful. Sounds good to me too, Mr. Steve-O. But what are we going to do with ourselves when we're at peace? What are we going to do when we find peace, man? Bucka, 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 bucka. People don't know how to be at peace. I'm sorry. What am I saying? Am I saying that the world is always going to be in conflict? I can't say that. I don't know. But what I'm saying is I feel like there's clearly people that don't want peace. And there's clearly people that do. Needs compressed to shit. That's kind of cool, dude. I'm hungry. The government versus the people is World War III now forever. That's an interesting spin. I can see where you're coming from. There's no peace in the world because it was supposed to be 69, but in the end, 789. That's deep, bro. Deep. Sup, Joker. The governments versus the people is World War III now and forever. There's a lot to unpack there, I feel, actually. I like what you said. I live in a country called Australia, and people seem to fucking hate the government. Let's make a preface by saying the federal government rather than state-run government. But generally speaking, people say they fucking hate Scott Morrison, right? Across the board. Hate him. But everybody does what daddy government says to some extent. There's a very weird dichotomy where you've got people that say fuck the government and they hate the government, but yet here they are wanting to be governed. Well, maybe they want to be governed well, I guess. Needs something in here, I feel, for sure. Oh, what happens? I reckon it needs to fucking do that again, eh? It just needs to drop straight back into that shit. And then start going wherever the fuck else it's going to go. I don't know where the fuck else it's going to go. Although we do have this big boy. Whoa. So maybe a little bit of that at some point. But, yo, what up, Foul Owl? What up, Matt? What up? Dada, sup, dude, sup. I think maybe we do it again. Oh, it's Psydrop 133791. What a guy. I just want to put that fucking sound in every single one of my tracks. And I want none of you to mention that I'm overdoing it. I just want you to accept that I need this sound in every single track that I make. Yeah, dude, the whole team is here today. We had Thalamus here earlier, we had Dash, We got Uncle Butt, we got Alta, we got Dada. You should come to Brazil, Andrew. People here will love you and your music. Raphael, my friend, that is definitely the plan, my man. Why the fuck would I want to sit in my studio all my fucking life? Actually, I do like sitting in my studio. What am I saying? But, I would like to go and see some of the world at some point and share some of the stuff that I made when I was in my studio. Where's Shromel? He's working on our fucking killer tune, dude. If you haven't heard it, you're going to hear it. Nah, me and Shromel been working on a killer tune. You guys want to hear it? No lie, it's fucking off chops, mate. If you guys don't like it, then I was talking it up way too much. Think about it. Hear that ding? That's not groovy. This is groovy. I think this is a slightly older version because I changed the spot up. It's a little bit. New bass, yeah, I think it's got a new bass in it. This little voice dude, you ready? He's the OG dude. I think I need to change the birdie guy up a little bit. But he's doing his thing. I think we can make this section, you know, a bit more. And this part's all pretty rough, but these leads can be way bigger than what they are. They should be really in your face. They need to come right up. Oozly, sup dude? Now, I noticed that there's a problem here. The lead that just come in, I think is out of key with the rest of the track. And I don't notice it until here. But listen to those two leads play into each other. They're a bit off, right? And the end of this track's not fleshed out. It's just, I sent it back to Schrommel. I spelled his fucking name wrong. Antromna. Oops. This guy. He's so happy, dude. Listen to him. Yeah. Killer tune. Killer. Killer. No filler. All killer. No filler. Oops. There's that sound that I was talking about putting in every fucking track. What the fuck am I doing? What am I looking for? Fucking hell, dude. Random? Do I want random? No, I don't want random. What the fuck am I doing? What do I want? I want velocity? Do I want to control the velocity? Not. Maybe? Yeah, this is a new track. This one, yeah. Yeah, bro, it's a new one. I started it on Boxing Day, but it doesn't sound anything like what it did on Boxing Day. The real progress with it happened. Was it yesterday? It was the day that I used Infiltrator, which I think was yesterday. Infiltrator catalyzed a moment where I was like, actually, I made this sound. I made a couple of sounds. I made this sound with Infiltrator. And I was like, oh, fuck, that's got a vibe. And then I made this sound. And then I was like, all right, that's the fucking intro. It'll have a bit more than just that, but yeah. So do we just put a delay on it and just fucking trickle it in and out of the track constantly? Is that what we do? Oh, yeah, Dash keeps saying that. Sorry, Dash, every time you say that. So what am I doing? Rift feedback light. Minimal audio. Oh, is this fucking distortion plugin? This one, that one that was fucking nuts. Oh, look at that, dude. Cross that shit out. Free. It's just the delay part of it. Is it musical feedback processor? Don't know whether we need another delay. But that whole fucking unit sounded pretty sick, but. Okay. Uncle Butt. Thank you for telling me that I can use the same sound in every track. You did tell me to be original though, and I don't particularly appreciate that. This is some twinkle twinkle little star shit right here, guys. Did you guys see that? I'm going to put all the room reverb on it. Delete system 32. Are you sure, Uncle Butt? I wonder if I just put that on there and did that and did that and then did this and then did... Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. Hear me out. Dude, I like that little riff. Look what Dada sent me. um Whoa. All right, champions. It is time for me to leave. I appreciate all of your company. Save. Okay, time for me to go, people. Farewell. Goodbye. I had a very fun time. But it is time to rest my weary little head and chill the fuck out. So, much love and appreciation to all sentient beings on this planet. And those that aren't sentient, them as well. Everything. My love. I feel like I would like to say something else. What's it going to be? What am I going to say? What stupid shit could leak out of my mouth? The next thing that I need to do on this track is to go through and organize everything, because look how fucking messy it's already gotten. None of this is named. I've got a whole bunch of shit just fucking turned off again. Random shit that's not even in the track. It needs a purge. It needs a full purge. You're the one. See you later. See you later, everybody. Bye, 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 bye. Bye.